Hey, what's up out there? So I'm gonna jump on here real quick and show you all how to do a growth tool out of ManyChat. What a growth tool does is, say for instance, you have a post out there that you're running as an ad and you want to release a message to people that have made a comment on your ad. You would want to use a growth tool to make that happen. So from ManyChat, you're going to come over here to growth tools. Now with the free version, you only get 4 growth tools. So you can either upgrade if you want more or just come in here and delete one that you're not using. So you would just click on the gear, click on delete, a pop-up comes up that just says, are you sure you want to delete? And you'd say yes. But I only have 3 right now, so I'm going to go ahead and click on new growth tool. And it's going to come up here and ask me to choose my widget type. So I'm going to scroll down and I want to do the Facebook comments. So I click on that. Now it's going to ask me to select a post. So I click on select a post, and then all of your posts kind of come up here. And you just scroll down, find the one you want to do, or you could enter in, the one. If you have the link or something, you can enter that in above. But this is the one that I want to use. And you can see down here that I have the comment of, comment, have fun. So those are the words I'm going to want to use later. So you just go ahead and click on select. So that's the post that this one's going to be attached to. You want to go ahead and say that, click on confirm that you've selected the post as explicit to your page. And you only want to track the first level comments only. You don't want to track or message back to people that have made multiple comments. And then I always like to add a couple seconds into some seconds or some time between the time that they comment on my post and the time that I respond to them, just so that it's not completely an automated response. And then down here you can exclude comments. So I don't want to respond to anybody that says the word scam or scammer or pyramid. And then if you'll notice, I'm not putting a space in between it, so I just have scammer, comma, pyramid, no space. Facebook reads this as a code, so you want to make sure that you don't have any spaces there. So those are the kind of the words that I want to exclude. I don't want to comment to people that are going to make those kind of comments on my post. I want to trigger my message when people say have fun, because that was my call to action. And maybe they'll just say have fun. Maybe they'll ask for more info, maybe more information, or just info. So say if they were to respond with any of those, then this is what's going to trigger my bot to send them a message. I'm just going to go ahead and click on next. And then it's going to come to my auto response. So it's very similar to the other messages that you can send through ManyChat. For instance, that you can add hey. So this one says hey first name, and you can do that by clicking on the little person down here. And say for instance Facebook can't figure out what their first name is. You want to have a fallback. So I always have a there, because I always say hey, first name or hey there. So if this was going to a person named Bob, it would say hey Bob. If they couldn't find Bob as the first name, it would just say hey there. So I'm just going to say thanks for commenting on my post. Before we get in too deep, can you tell me what life would be like if you could go play in the mud all day? Because I want to keep it consistent to the ad that it's coming from. So the ad that I'm using is when we were 4x4ing in the mud. So I'm just saying, before we get in too deep, can you tell me what life would be like if you could go mudding whenever you wanted and have your biz still working for you? So I'm going to go ahead and ask a question, and then I'm just going to say talk soon, because I'm not going to respond as soon as this one goes out. Hopefully they'll respond back to me, which will then subscribe them to ManyChat. So once they answer that question, it'll give me time to go back in and comment back to them. So then I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down and click next. And then I don't want to send them the opt-in option that asks them to opt into ManyChat. There's a little thing that pops up and asks them anyway. So as long as they respond, they're opting in. And I'm just going to go ahead and save and activate. So what will happen is when someone goes onto my page and types in one of those comments on that particular post, they're going to get that response within, what did I say, 55 seconds. So now I can go back to Growth Tools. and just see that it's there. So it didn't have a name on it. So if you'd want to name it, you can come up to the top up here. I just clicked on it again and come up to the top. And I'm just going to put 4x4, have fun. And that kind of helps me remember, which growth tool it's for. And then I just click on save, go back to growth tools. So that's how you get some responses directly from a post that you have. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought, and we'll talk soon. Thanks. Bye.